Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Over the last couple of months I've gotten a few complaints because occasionally in some of my videos I've worn a broken pair of sunglasses and apparently it's pissed quite a few people off. So today your prayers have been answered and I have brought a new pair of sunglasses. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to talk about something that really annoys me. Horoscopes. Like, I just don't understand how so many people can believe in something that is so clearly horseshit. Up until about 6 months ago, I knew absolutely nothing about horoscopes. I knew they existed, but I'd never bothered to read one. And then someone told me about them, and from the second I learnt more about them, I hated them. And that hasn't stopped. The more I've looked into horoscopes, the more I've learnt about them, the more I hate them. Everything I learn about them makes me hate it even more. First things first, right? How do you actually make a horoscope? I'm serious, think about it. How in the fuck do astrologers come up with horoscopes? Now, I love a nice guy as much as the next man, if the next man likes nice guys. However, to us, the stars and other planets, they just look like dots. They just look like tiny little dots in the sky. And even if we looked at them closer, they're all just big rocks or balls of gas. What I'm saying is, there's not really much to look at. So how do you look at it and predict someone's future? Like how does it work? Is there a course you take, or do you use a formula? Are you born with the ability? Also, how the fuck do the stars and planets affect our future? Like, I really don't get that. Each sign has got like a ruling planet or something, a planet that rules over them. How can a big rock control my life in any way? It's a rock. The planets and stars have been around for billions of years, way longer than humans have. They are billions of light years away, they don't have a conscience, and even if they did, they wouldn't give a shit about you. Hold the phone. One of the ruling planets is the moon. The moon isn't a planet. Wait, the sun is a ruling planet as well? Are these people retarded? I am genuinely baffled by this. I don't know what to say. How could anyone believe in something that thinks the moon is a planet? As far as I'm aware, the planets are supposed to dictate how we behave. Like, how you behave as a person depends entirely on when you were born in the year and which planet you were born under. So by that logic, surely everyone born in, say, April, they'd all be exactly the same? Now, apparently some of these star signs are compatible, they get along well, and then other ones do not get along well. You must stay away from them, they are bad for you. So essentially, people that believe this will like or hate you, depending on when you're born. Nothing else, just when you happen to be born. That's fucked. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't be friends, because you happened to be born in October. I know you had no control over this. I know there was nothing you could do about the fact you were born in October. It's completely out of your control, but I still cannot be your friend because of some fucking article I read on the internet. Now, the other big question I've got is Scorpios. Everyone that believes in horoscopes seems to absolutely hate Scorpios. Why? I've genuinely asked people I know that believe in horoscopes in real life. Yes, I do go outside. And I asked them what they thought of Scorpios. And they all genuinely said, yeah, I don't like them. You can't trust them. What the fuck? Yeah, like, she seems really nice, but she's a Scorpio, so I can't trust her. Oh yeah, so the other day, this guy just came into my house and offered to pay off all my debts. I was 40 grand in debt, and this stranger just came into the house and paid it all off for me out of the goodness of his heart. But, like, he's a Scorpio, so I don't know, he doesn't seem like that nice of a guy. So basically, astrologers and horoscope enthusiasts will indiscriminately hate anyone born between October the 23rd and November the 22nd, regardless of where they come from, their political beliefs, their sexuality, anything. They will just hate them because they're born in between those 2 dates. It's like racism, but more complicated. I just don't understand why it's necessary. Now, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm not acting like a dumbass on camera, one of my other hobbies includes doing card tricks. I've been doing card tricks for about 10 years now. I've learned a lot of skills over the years to do card tricks, such as lots of shuffles, lots of false shuffles, but easily the most useful skill I have learned for card tricks is the ability to talk absolute shit, but sound like you know exactly what you're doing. And one of the easiest ways you can talk absolute nonsense and sound very clever is by using Barnum statements. To put it very simply, a Barnum statement is a sentence that sounds incredibly specific to you, but is in fact very general and applies to anyone. And guess what? What a shocker, what a big surprise. All the horoscopes I've read are absolutely full of Barnum statements. For example, you might experience disruptions and wildcards in your relationships today. Or, to put it more simply, you might have an argument with someone you know today. And the word might implies that it might not happen, so you may have a fight with someone you know, but you also may not. So, has it even told us anything? It doesn't say what this fight could be about either. Like, it could be about something really small, like the fact that he took your chewing gum or something, or it could be about the fact that he killed your mother. Rumours may be circulating today which could cause a certain panic. Just stop and think about that for a second. What has it actually told you? You might hear something that panics you today. What's that something? Could be anything, and you might not even hear it. I just don't understand how people can believe this. It's told you nothing. There's nothing, Tyrone. There's fucking nothing. Understandably, I don't believe that you can tell a person's future from the planets and the stars. The actual way to tell the future is by consulting Oh fuck, I threw him on the floor. Tyrone is actually the only thing that can accurately predict the future. So Tyrone, please gaze into the future and tell the viewers what they might be in store for.
I call upon the unholy powers of Lucifer and stare deep and true into the future. And I see that, this week, the stars and planets will not affect you in any way at all.
So to finish off, I think the best thing to do is to look up a horoscope for myself and see if it gets anything right, which I highly fucking doubt. So after much searching, and by much searching I mean a couple of Google searches, I found this website here, and from what I gather it seems to be quite a popular horoscope site. Quite a lot of people seem to trust this. I was born April 16th, that makes me an Aries, and sure enough, here we have this website's Aries horoscope for last week. And seeing as I just finished having my last week, we can test how accurate this is. How about that? What troubles you, Aries? As luscious Venus aligns with healer Chiron in your sign on Monday, you may feel a tad hurt by someone's attitude and wonder if there's something amiss about it. So someone, could be your best mate, could be some random fucker on the bus in the morning, but someone might feel a tiny bit angry towards you on Monday. I mean, when you spell it out, it's quite likely that someone could be pissed off with me on Monday. I might be late for the bus. I might be late for a class. I might, I don't know, accidentally shoot someone. There's so many ways I could inconvenience someone on Monday to cause them to feel a bit angry towards me. It's just so vague. Talking it over might help. No shit. Really. Do you mean to tell me that talking about a problem I'm having to someone else and gaining their advice, you mean to tell me that can help? What do you think I am? 3 years old? Come on, stop being condescending, horoscope. With Valentine's Day on Friday, there is an opportunity to make up, especially with the moon in intense Scorpio and making some sizzling aspects. What? I'm just checking if I've misread that. I haven't. It just doesn't make any sense. Firstly, what did I do to piss the moon off? Seriously, if I've pissed the moon off, I'm a bit concerned. Secondly, have you ever found that all these horoscopes are obsessed with love? Like, I picked to do it now because it's the week of Valentine's that's just gone by, and all these horoscopes are just obsessed with love. It's like opium for single people. Looking for romance. Although you may be wary of making your feelings known, you'll sense when someone has the hots for you, and this can make it easier to break the ice. How do I put this gently? No one had the hots for me on Valentine's Day, and if they did, I couldn't sense it. Neckbeard, nice guy kind of fellas would read this and just go fucking nuts. I pity for humanity. Mars, your co-ruler, enters your sector of communication on Sunday, which can be perfect for marketing your goods and services. What the fuck is this? This is like The Apprentice meets Star Wars all of a sudden. Where did this come from? Which can be perfect for marketing your goods and services. I don't have any goods and services. What are you on about? Are you implying that I own a business? Mars, your co-ruler, enters your sector of communication. That's just any line from a B-list sci-fi movie. Again, they just use long, complicated words and Barnum statements to make very obvious things sound grand and mystical. And lively Mercury turns retrograde in a spiritual zone on the same day, helping you access and resolve a deep-seated issue. What? So according to this, Sunday, so yesterday for me, was the perfect day to sell my goods and services and solve a traumatic experience that's been looming over my life? I don't know. The flowery language confuses me, quite frankly. Please shorten your sentences, Mr. Website Person. If you happen to be watching this, you're probably fucking not. Deep-seated issue. I think the only thing I asked myself yesterday is what I was going to have for lunch. I had a cheese toastie, if anyone's wondering. Tell you what, we'll do Tyrone's horoscope. When were you born, Tyrone?
At the dawn of time, out of the darkness of an eternal nothing, when the universe was but an infant and time was still in its youth.
I got Tyrone for Christmas, so I'm going to assume he's a Capricorn. So let's see what your last week was like, Tyrone. Chatty Mercury in your sector of communication is slowing down this week prior to turning retrograde on Sunday. What the fuck does that mean? Go easy if you're thinking about closing a deal or making a commitment, because it would be best to check out the details first. Kind of condescending, isn't it? Like, that's pretty obvious. I would have thought everyone would have checked out and made sure that something's a good idea before committing to something. The radiant sun continues to light up your money zone, and this could encourage you to take action on any issue that need to be resolved. Right, firstly, what the fuck is the money zone? This sounds like some sort of Wolf of Wall Street Hunger Games. Secondly, how is the money zone going to encourage me to take on any issue I might need to take on? Thirdly, could you not be a bit more specific about the issue? Are you ready for Valentine's Day? Well, Tyrone, were you ready for Valentine's Day? With a Scorpio moon in your social sector, any parties you attend could have a decidedly wicked vibe. And if you're looking for love, this is one day when a friendship could cross the border into something more romantic. I can confirm that Tyrone was getting loads of sex on Valentine's Day. He always does, every year. I think he brought about 4 different women home on Valentine's night, including your mother. All the parties I'm going to go to, or you're going to go to, sorry, I beg your pardon, but they're going to have a wicked vibe because of a Scorpio moon? Again, what's your problem with Scorpios? What have they done to you? All in all, ladies and gentlemen, I was very disappointed with this horoscope, as was Tyrone, and therefore, for this heinous crime, the writer of said horoscope will be hunted down and executed. Anyway, that's all Mother Moocake's got to say today, so thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I foresee that you will like this video. The stars have aligned. The moon, which apparently is a fucking planet, has told me that you will share this video with everyone you know. You know, the moon, he's obviously right, very trustworthy source. If you did enjoy this video, any support you can throw me is very appreciated. Small channel, needs some help growing. You've heard all this shit before, I'm not going to say it again. Now if you'll excuse me everyone, I'm off to kick the shit out of a Scorpio. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a truly terrible day.